How do you typically get your news? If you're a young American, you're most likely to say through online sources, or specifically social media. Social media isn't merely changing the medium through which we consume news, it is changing the type of news we consume. People are more likely to consume news matching their ideology through social media. This makes intuitive sense. We tend to have like-minded friends who share articles we agree with. Furthermore, social media algorithms try to maximize our engagement and therefore provide more news aligned with our ideology. Still, while more than 70% of Americans consume news through social media, we have little knowledge on the effects of such news exposure. In my dissertation, I estimated the effect of exposure to news through Facebook by conducting a large experiment. I divided more than 30,000 participants to three groups, a control group and two treatment groups. In one treatment group, participants were invited to like Facebook pages they tend to agree with. In the other group, they were invited to like Facebook pages from the other side. So for example, some liberals were invited to like pages on the left side of the screen, pages such as MSNBC or Huffington Post. As a result, they saw more articles that they tend to agree with. Another group of liberals were invited to like pages on the right side of the screen, pages such as the Wall Street Journal, for example. By comparing these two groups over time, I estimated the causal effect of news exposure. So, does exposure to news from the other side reinforce opinions, or can it actually be persuasive? I find that when people are exposed to the other side, they develop more positive attitudes toward the opposing political party. So, for example, the liberals exposed to Wall Street Journal developed more positive attitudes toward Republicans. This result can help explain why Republicans and Democrats dislike each other much more than they used to. In a recent survey, close to half of Democrats and Republicans said the other party has almost no good ideas, a substantial increase from just a few years ago. This can be explained by the fact that people are exposed to more news matching their beliefs at the expense of news from the other side. The good news is that there is something we can do about it. My paper also finds that people engage with the outlets that I offer them. Therefore, a simple nudge, such as offering people new Facebook pages, is all it takes to diversify news exposure and substantially decrease polarization.